This is a brief video on total knee replacement. I am not a doctor, surgeon, or nurse. I am a patient. On May 12th, I had complete knee replacement on my right knee after about 5 years of serious pain. The doctor agreed to replace it, and I thought I'd go through the issues involved. First, I was dependent on ibuprofen for months preceding the surgery. The doctor said I had to lay off ibuprofen for 10 days prior to the surgery, which was exceptionally difficult because I didn't think Tylenol helped me that much. But then also I had to lay off all kinds of other medications prior to the surgery. My suggestion to people preparing to undergo knee replacement surgery, especially coming up close to the time of the surgery, is to drink a lot of fluids and to continue to after the surgery, because for me, both the anesthetic and the narcotics to deal with pain afterward were constipating, not a pleasant thing. And to get more unpleasant, I've had 2 enemas and 3 suppositories and numerous laxatives and stool softeners to attempt to ease the situation. It is still an issue after 3.5 weeks. At the 3-week mark, I set aside my 4-legged walker and haven't used it since. The leg knee feels strong, but there has yet to be a night where I've had a decent night's sleep. Last night I slept for 4 hours, 2 hours on, and then an hour or so in pain, and then I slept another 2 hours. I talked to a fellow patient, and he said that he didn't have a decent night's rest for 4.5 weeks after surgery. My doctor did tell me that knee surgery is the most painful surgery he does and that I would hate him afterwards. I don't hate him, but he certainly was right. The challenge of the narcotics is when to quit. I basically quit after 18 days, but then just prior to a therapy session, I was doing therapy 3 times a week. I took an oxycodone, and I did great in therapy with very little pain, but then the pain that night, because I refused to take another oxycodone, was exceptional. I would never do that again. This past week, I just took Tylenol prior to the therapy and did only moderately good in therapy. Just for example, under the powerful influence of oxycodone, I could do 10 revolutions on a stationary bike. That's not much in 6 minutes, but that's what I could do. Without the oxycodone, I could not do 1 3 days later. So oxycodone doesn't help in the sense that it allows you to not feel pain where perhaps you should feel pain. I have been told that after about 4.5 weeks, the pain substantially subsides, and I continue to drink a lot of fluids. I continue to generally avoid oxycodone. After the 18-day mark, I only had oxycodone 1 more time, and I don't plan on taking it anymore. So, total knee replacement surgery is not for sissies, and unfortunately probably not for old people like me, although that's the only people that get it. I just recommend drinking plenty of fluids. I've downed 2 quarts of prune juice, and those things have helped a little bit. If you have any questions, you can make comments afterwards, but it's just a siege dealing with the lack of sleep and the pain involved with total knee replacement surgery.